Hey, you guys! Here we are. We are live to open some toys. Like I said, I have way too many toys. I started a backlog for all my reviews and the things I do on the channel, and I just can't keep up. So I got 2 new toys in the mail just yesterday, so we should probably open them right away. I just realized I did not grab any accessory bags, so got them handy now. Don't have my boxes prepped, so I do have my handy dandy knife. And let's go ahead and take a look first at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Deadman. You know, it would be nice if I was more prepared for that, huh? Here we go. It's the brand new gold label Deadman. This is exclusive to Target. I'm going to pull my headphone out because I know you can hear me now. So that's good. We like that. Mute my audio on my computer too. So I was excited for this figure when it was first announced. I am definitely making the move to 110 where I can. Replacing my older DC Universe figures. So this is definitely in the vein of trying to do that. Let's try to slide my camera over a little bit. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Alright. And let's go ahead. Pull him off. And let's go ahead and open the box. I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm sure most of you will be seeing this on repeat later in the day. Oh, I accidentally transitioned to my main camera back here. I want you to see I'm doing stuff. I don't want you to stare at just a white background. That's not fun. You know, I've got about 20 minutes before I get to see my Denver Broncos lose. So that's always fun. Out comes the box. This is new and different. The character ties actually go through the back of the cardboard. I'm not sure I like that. I should have actually grabbed some nail clippers, I think. I didn't get a chance to load up my new intro. I just didn't give myself enough time. Oh, now you want me to release hands too? Come on, McFarlane. You know I'm lazy, right? I refuse to accept McFarlane Toys as being just Todd. I have the figure free, but we're going to focus on him in the other camera. Don't love that. We're going to grab the stand. I ain't playing today. I want to stay on this view because I want to go over the accessories here. So we have all these nice astral effects that are also tied in, plastic clipped to the packaging. But we got kind of this nice, I think this is the back effect that they show in the pictures. Kind of a fun, letting you know he is a ghost. Deadman is not a clever name. He is a dead man. Some more. Kind of go around the arms. And the final smaller effect piece. Like that. And of course, you know he comes with a trading card. It's not a McFarlane toy without our trading card. Get the outline for my ring light on my webcam there. Background hasn't changed whatsoever. The back of the box, as you saw from the spinning, is now all artwork. This is gold label, of course, so no other figures pictured. Letting you know this is a special toy. So let's go ahead, switch back. Let's adjust the camera before I do. He's smaller than his box. It's funny how that works, right? Ooh, too low, too low, too low. This is my new thing. I just talk to the camera as I adjust things like I'm not professional. Start the spinning. Alright, transition back. We have Deadman out of the package. Taking a look here. He's a skin-tight suit, but the diaper effect I don't feel is bad. I know that that's been a complaint with the original Nightwing release and the upcoming Catwoman release, which I still pre-ordered because I can't help myself. Actually, I'm excited. I bought a Legends of the Dark Knight figure from Mr. Crispex in the Geek Dad Life Discord that I can't bring myself to open because the packaging is, 1, beautiful, 2, still has the KB Toys price tag on it, and that's so cool. But let's go ahead and briefly talk articulation. This is kind of his more standard buck that we're using, even though this is a unique upper chest, of course. But we've got our butterfly arms, better than 90, double jointed elbows, limited actually more by our collar than a lot of things. Very thin arms like that. We're getting away from those balls on the, I'm going to bring him forward, on the wrists and the ankles, going to more of a sculpted look. I appreciate that. Round and round, round and round at the upper. Head goes so very far down. I don't know if you can see that. Up is limited, again, by our popped collar. Because of the diaper being so tight, we are kind of limited at the waist, but he does go side to side. And some forward and back. Standard McFarlane groin. Get the simulated cut there. Not bad. Let's see if we get the robo butt kick. Nope, we are short. You know, this would be the perfect time for him to do a boot cup if he had these flat boots. Okay, we do spin at the ankle. Forward, back. There is some twist. And, of course, the toe goes way too far up. So let's put him back on his stand. And what will likely... I'm actually above the microphone. I don't know how good he could hear me. Oh, don't hit your camera. That's a bad practice. It's a bad practice. We're going to go ahead, spin him around. Bye, Boston. Boston Brand, of course, is the real name of Deadman. Oh, no. What I have in the shot quit. It was probably the groin, wasn't it? All right, Boston's going to go around. Get our back shot. Thank you. I was just working on that before. Yeah, it was all groin. Of course it was. Let's put our DC Universe Classic right behind him. Get our comparison. You know, it's funny that collar does a lot for hiding the height difference. Spin him back. So, yeah, quick comparison. You know, the DC McFarlane figure is not near as lanky and thin as the DC Universe, which was probably all unique sculpting, whereas there's a lot of reuse on the DC McFarlane figure here, but I really like the sculpting in the head and the chest. And, you know, there's some nice color play there on the dark reds to the light reds, but I'm going to be selling that DC Universe Classics figure for sure. But yeah, so that's That's our Deadman figure. You actually jumped in early enough that you haven't missed anything yet, Quip, so... Way! So... I keep hitting all my lights. I didn't give myself very much room. So we're going to transition back to my unwashed hair. Pull these figures down. Stand down. I have so many stands, though. So before we go Flashpoint Aquaman, I want to start with this guy, the Endless Winter Aquaman. Reset up my camera. Almost need 2 cameras. One set up for just boxes. And one for figures. Position back. Spinny, spinny. Center our figure here. This is an older release. This was really mostly available at Walmart, but it was not Walmart exclusive. Not a gold label figure. Make sure I have my handy dandy knife. But I wanted to make sure to get this figure open so we can compare him to the newer gold label Target Flashpoint Aquaman that we will be opening next. But, you know, the main difference between these gold label figures and the mainline releases is, of course, you do get figures or pictures of other figures that were released around the same time. We won't say waves because Todd doesn't really do waves, but you can see those other figures right there at the bottom. So, transition back over here. I had my cameras backwards, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, man. So we'll spin Arthur Curry around one more time. So you get a good look at that package. You know, it's funny, this line's now in its 3rd year, and they haven't done a lot of packaging changes. The biggest change is they keep flip-flopping back and forth between character art and action figure photography for the card and the back of the box artwork. But otherwise, packaging has stayed the same. It'll be intriguing to see how that continues. There was a rumored price increase on the main figures to $22.99, but I've only seen that higher price right now at Target. Everybody else is still at $19.99. Alright, so let's flip back over here. Get our box open. I didn't do any prep work today. Oh, ooh, the chat's in a bad spot here in this window, huh? Let's pull that forward. There we go. That's better. I like the beard too. It's very regal. Got our figure out. We'll put him back in the box here. See if he stands without. Wow, my shirt is really blowing out. That's interesting. Oh, Arthur Curry down. Plastic away. Trident. Free from the package. Put it in his hand. Because what is an Aquaman without his trident? I do appreciate you being here, Quip. That makes me feel less absurd talking to nobody. Throw him on a stand. Arthur, you're working really hard at embarrassing me and winning. And now... adjust our cameras. And back to the box. Okay. Arthur's now free. Lots of interesting sculpting on here. This is an older McFarlane figure, as we've said before, so he still has the ball ankles and the ball wrists that were not very popular. Not many people liked it. I get it. But the sculpting is so nice. We have a unique torso, unique arms because of that scaling, the unique lower legs. So a lot of unique sculpting on this figure. Unique. I'm going to just say unique until it's just not unique. Articulation is going to be very similar to our Deadman figure. Pull him forward. Head only so far down. Not very far back because of that long, luscious locks he has going on. Butterfly, well, simulated butterfly. Goes up. Ooh. Loose on the shoulder. Up. Getting a real good flex on his trident. Wrists go turny-turny. Down. Up. Actually, this is really great if you're doing a nice raised trident pose. That's cool. Forward on the ab. Back. Good back, actually. There's your groin shot. Gotta have it. The simulated thigh cut there. Double jointed knees. Going to be limited by the giant fin on the back of his leg. Like I said, we have our ball ankles. Round and round. Forward. Back. Boy, that's going to be great for swimming. Some pivot. Pivot the other way, and our toe. Now, I'm not going to do a comparison on this figure right away because, well, we're actually going to open this bad boy next. This is the Gold Label Flashpoint Build-A-Figure wave, where we're going to be building the Flashpoint Cyborg, which is really the reason I bought this toy. Because even though it is specifically Flashpoint, I think it is generic enough to be a good cyborg on my shelf. I'll be intrigued to see if there's paint. If it's silver paint or molded silver, because I want to try to take the emblem off the chest. So, grab this back. Got a fantasy football update. I did not win the championship. I was actually knocked out a while ago. I think the winner got $900. Not letting us know who the next figures are in this wave, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get figure 4 will probably be Flashpoint Wonder Woman, because we still can't get just a regular comic Wonder Woman. They can't do another Flash, can they? Just saw the screen between toys. Gotta get that chat window over the thing. Nope. There we go. No. Kenton, you get to see me goof around like a doofus here for a bit. Oh, Costco run. I don't have a Costco here. We just have Sam's Club, which is, I think, the inferior Costco. This is safe knife technique, right? Okay, grab a stand for him. We're probably reusing a lot of parts from that previous Aquaman, and that just makes sense to me. Put him there. Quick, the word for 5. Anybody know it? Because this isn't a trident. It's a 5-dent. Quadradent. No. Quadent? Quadent? And of course, our Build-A-Figure part. Big-A-Filder. The torso for our cyborg. Like I said, we have this cyborg logo on his chest. I'm hoping that we'll be able to remove that. But, yeah, I'm going to guess that that part is actually... It's a molded silver overlay, so I bet we can take that off without ruining any paint. Which, well, excites the heck out of me. So let's go ahead, grab his weapon here. Oh, Todd. I just said I wouldn't refer to McFarlane Toys as being just Todd and immediately go, oh, Todd. I'll plug back in. I know what it's like to have a device die. Okay. In the studio. Figures are not playing nice for me today. Nor cameras. I need to give myself some more space, I think. All right. Cut his head off there. But here he is. Here is Flashpoint Aquaman. Different than our last Aquaman, but mostly just in paint scheme. I think we are actually looking at the same body with just a different paint, different shoulders. There is a shiny detail, and it's just one shoulder that is different. But it's this right here coming around, and a different head sculpt. And more people congratulating the $900 richer fantasy football champion. Really rubbing it in. Because of the reuse, it looks like we're still using the balls on the ankles, which makes sense. But let's throw in our Endless Winter Aquaman so we can do our spinning comparison. I don't care much for the Flashpoint screaming head sculpt. I think it's supposed to bring us some real character, personality. But, boy, so many terrible things could be going on there. He could be mid-hot dog competition, we'll say. But I do prefer the previous release Aquaman. But, you know, let me know your thoughts. You can comment below. I'm trying to wrap up because the Broncos started losing 3 minutes ago. And boy, is it a loss if I'm not there to cry about it. But I thank Quip and Studio Henge Kenton for stopping in, being wonderful, being great people. If you're watching this later, please like, comment, subscribe. And remember to check out our other members of Legion of Lesser Toy Tubers. That's Brick Something, who just reviewed some beautiful Mythic Legion toys. Well, it's the trolls, and they're huge. Just, scary. Alpha Magnus is putting out videos like crazy. He's not the most active in the Legion, but I like to pump him out because he's growing his channel too. And of course, who am I missing? Quip. Quip, there's so many other members. Oh, I gotta make sure to mention Hedgehog Action. He just reviewed count them, 3 Crow action figures. He did the 112. He did the 2-pack of the 5-point POA action figures from Mezco. They're very cool. He may have sold me on those 5 POAs. I'm trying to hold off. We'll see. Toy art. Boy, Zach has been sick, and I hope he gets feeling better. I'm not sure if he's put any content up lately, but Zach is a very cool guy. Also, I think he's moving soon, so that's going to put a dent in his time. But check out Toy Art. Very cool channel. I like his approach of looking at toys as art. It's cool. Anyway, you have a shiny plastic sundae, and I'll catch you next time.